Hi everyone, welcome to my live today. I'm going to be working on this box that I started, I believe it was last week. It's a little holder for propagating your flowers. And I'm just gonna put some, these what do they call them? Transfer wonder. So anyway, these are from Iron Orchard Design, of course. And I'm just gonna put a couple of those on here to kind of zhuzh this up, make it look pretty. Say hi, let me know you're here. Hi, Kenzie. Good to see you again. I appreciate you jumping on. Um, so I'm going to probably start with one in the middle. And I think this is the front. Yeah, this is going to be the front. So how was your day today, Kenzie? I think I'm going to have it in the center. That's all right. Let's take a little bit to scrape on. Although this one doesn't seem to be doing too bad. Sometimes it does. Maybe it depends on what's underneath. So you just scrapey them on. And then you peel it off. Hi, Mary. What else is here? Spent the whole day at the beach. Lucky you. Did you get burned? How's the weather in Wisconsin, Mary? It's been pretty nice in Michigan. And as Kenzie says, Chicago, because she went to the beach. I think it was close to 80 today, maybe more. It's pretty hot upstairs. It's nice and cool down in the basement here. This is almost transferred. Your back burnt, but no our house. 81 and sunny. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm half tempted to start planting put flowers in my pots. You can kind of tell when it's transferred, obviously the color changes, but when this starts moving around. Then when you're done, you just kind of burnish it, make sure it's on there good. And if I wanted to, I can put a Mod Podge over this, which I probably should because this might get wet. So that's the first one. Here. This So today's call will probably live will probably be quick because I got this. Still trying to get rid of this dang cold. I've had it for over 2 weeks, and I finally got antibiotics and steroids on Monday. Can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just scraping this on the top. 50s and 30s, yeah. Kind of the nice thing about it going back down, if you are doing any yard work, it's like cleanup or, builds or anything, it's cooler, you know. Like I'm still trying to figure out how I want to build a bunch of raised beds in the back and put them together and put the shed back there and make it all an enclosed area with that what do they call that? Cattle stock fencing or whatever. Like have that as kind of like the trellises on the back of the raised beds and connect them all together. And then that will keep the deer out, and it's going to be a fairly large project, but the raised beds, I want to save some money or try to. So I don't want to use all cedar because it's so expensive. So I'm looking for either like a corrugated roofing or like, metal roof or even aluminum siding to use for the raised beds for like the front and sides, if that makes sense. I would like frame it in. And they're going to be like 2 feet by 2 feet tall by, I think the largest will be 8 feet. So that's my goal. I've been dreaming of this for a couple of years now. And the she shed's going to have to be resided because it's just falling apart. And that's half the problem is I'm afraid that as we move it to the back of the property, that it will fall apart totally. But I'd like to keep it as much as the original I can because, of course, it came with the house and has a lot of personal history to it. So I'd like to salvage as much of it as I can. And then next to that, I want to put a little pergola. And yeah, so it's going to be a large project. And I got to fill the raised beds, and I've been watching videos on that, and some people will put like fabric plugs, fabric beds. Oh, fabric beds. They would fill the raised beds with like logs and stuff at the bottom. But then somebody else is like, you're gonna get a bunch of bugs, and it takes a long time for the logs to decompose. So I have some compost going, not enough. Well, we do have a bunch of dirt in front, but it's got some grass in it, but maybe I could clean it up. When we had our driveway redone last year, which they have to come back and do it, fix it up a bit, because when we had the septic redone, our field was redone. Oh, when was that? Last fall, I think. The guys messed up our driveway pretty bad. Our new driveway. It's stone, but the stones just got pushed all around. So this one is not even going down. Did I take the paper off? Yeah. So if you're just hopping on, I'm making this look a little bit better. This is a little propagator for your plants. And I picked it up at a gift store. This part's handmade. I painted it white, and now I'm just putting on these IOD transfers to zhuzh it up a little bit. I think I'm actually peeling the paint off of this. That bums me out. Yeah. Not sure what I'm going to have to do with that one. Peel the paint right off. So if you're just jumping on, say hi. You haven't had any bugs or problems. Hi, Katie. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm not going to. I guess I could have dirt hauled in, but we'll see. I might have enough with what I have in front now that I think about it. I'll just have to clean it up, though, because it has a lot of grass in it. That was, oh, actually, I'm sorry. That wasn't from the septic job. All that was from, we had a sidewalk put in the front because we never had a front walkway. And then we put like, I don't know what you'd call it, but on the side of the driveway, we had them add some cement there. It's, what's it called? It's not stamped. I forget what it was. Man, was it stamped? No, it wasn't stamped. Aggregate? I don't know. Anyway, it turned out really nice. I can't remember what it's called. All right, I'm going to peel this off and then see what happens with this one part that does it. All right, that'll be fine. I can just Mod Podge that on. Let me just kind of, there's that one little piece that leaves there. Keeps wanting to pop up. My phone's ringing. Go away. All right, so I got that one done. And I'm just going to put another little one on this side. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom. So Easter. And steak. I can't remember what kind. I'm always bad at that. And baked potato, and I roasted Brussels sprouts and green beans, and they came out really crispy. So those were, it was hilarious. Oh, and I made, if you're on my Facebook page, you saw my lamb cake. That was a disaster. It actually didn't taste too bad, but it looked terrible. It was hilarious. I was just cracking myself up making that thing. All right. That's done. That'll be the front. Wait, what's the front? This is the front. I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on it to protect it because if it does get wet. Let's see if I have a mat. I do. Hopefully I can open this. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Ready to throw some vision. She never did Frosted lamb cake. It's still sitting in the fridge. Never too late. At least yours probably all stayed together. Mine literally fell apart as soon as I took it out of the mold. Because then I realized, honestly, it would. Oh, I kind of want something up here. Don't you think? Really look at that. Mine, I swear I cooked it forever. I cooked it, what it said on the, I just used a mix, cake mix, and, or a box mix. And I cooked it probably 10 minutes longer than what they said on there. Because I would put the toothpick in the little hole, but anyway, it still was raw. So after I took it out of the mold, so I just put it on a cookie sheet and threw it back in the oven. All right, I gotta figure out what I want on top because I want it to match that, but I really don't have a whole lot. I like this daisy though, but I'm kind of thinking that because that'll match that. All right, I think what I'll do is I'm going to use this. I think it's a daisy. I could be wrong. I keep getting my daisies wrong. Yeah, that's a daisy. I was mixing up daisies and sunflowers a couple weeks ago. I still have to send out you guys' winnings. Totally forgot about it, to be honest. And I was just at the post office today. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. So I'm thinking, yeah, I was looking at this lady on YouTube and she said she let it cool a little bit. She took the top off, let the bottom totally cool, and then she took it off. So I'm thinking of put a hole in here. One would go right through there. What do you think? Sure, let's try it. No, I don't want to use that because it'll get black all over. Let me find a pencil somewhere in here. Oh, come on. Why am I always losing my pen? Here, I can use this pen. I think. Will it fit in there? Now I got pen on this thing. Come on. Seriously, don't have a pencil? Take one out of here. All right. Excuse me. It'd be nice if I could save that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, I'm having issues today, kids. Hopefully this will turn out okay. Oh well, if not, we'll figure it out. I'm just trying to cut out this hole or circle to make a hole. Okay, so this will go over the hole and yeah, that'll be fine. It's scrapey, scrapey. I love these transfers. So nice. So easy. Make everything look pretty. And I'm going to have a hard time trying to get into these Uh-oh. Stuff falling over. Trying to find my small scissors. But I kind of trim some of these so that they will bend in when I scrape over there. Your daffodils started blooming. That's cool. I don't really, I mean, I have green leaves, but the only thing that came up were the crocus. And I don't know how long they were up, but when we looked at them last week and they were starting to wilt already. Wonder if it just got too hot, too fast. There's actually a lot of my perennials are already have the green leaves, and I was cleaning some of my beds up a little bit more. For the most part, I think I must have cleaned them in this fall because they weren't too bad. And I know some people say don't clean them because little bugs and critters need a place to go, but I think mine were pretty messed up, and I just wanted to get it done. It looked messy. I don't know why I'm not just scraping in one spot. I just keep going all over. Takes some work though. Okay. So when this starts moving, I can tell it's stuck. This one I'm going to have to bend down and get that part. So what other things are you going to plant? You going to plant any veggies? Anybody in their gardens this summer? Fruits, veggies? We have some really old apple tree, or an old apple tree. Doesn't, once in a while there's like really, there's some fruit on it, but it doesn't stick around, or it doesn't really amount to a whole lot. They just kind of shrivel up and die. Nothing we can eat. But I would like to get some fruit trees. I think our arborvitaes are dead. We have two of them, and I think the deer ate them. We've had a lot of deer in our yard lately. Since we lost Rex, we have more deer and squirrels in our yard, unfortunately. Well, that turned out cute. I like that. And I can just put the right through it. Yeah, I don't trim my stuff down so they're yellow either. All right, so now I'm going to Mod Podge. Unless I want to put something else on there. Like I have these, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna leave it simple. And then this is a matte, so I don't want anything shiny. Let me do this side first. Make sure I like this. See, that got some marks on it from maybe when I was burnishing it, but it's okay. I must have used the wrong side. Oh well. Stop calling me. I love it when my phone says scam likely. It's like, all right, not going to answer. And for whatever reason, my voice messages don't come through for like an hour or two after somebody left a voice message. So that's kind of annoying when it's somebody I wanted to talk to and didn't even know they called. Oops. I could also put a coat of polyurethane on this, but I think the Mod Podge will be fine. Your phone's 12 years old. You have a dumb phone? You stupid smartphone. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's amazing how I used to complain about my $50 landline. I'm like, I want that back. Pay too much money for 5 of us having our own phones. It's so silly. Nope. I'm just gonna Mod Podge the whole thing just so that it has a protective coating. But this one's nice because I can put it in my window. Because the window that I have, and I had one with that little one with the suction cup, but I had to put it in on the door wall. Um, because I can't suction cup anything to the window that's by above the sink where I get the most sun because it has a screen on it. And I could take the screen off, but then I can't open the window when it's nice out. So this will be nice to be able to put in that window and propagate some more. I ended up, I should have taken pictures of it, or I can still. But those little pots that I made or that I had kind of whitewashed, I ended up taking my peace lily apart because I thought it was dead, and I divided everything. And I looked up what I'm supposed to do, and I cut everything down, and I put them in soil. So hopefully, they say they're slow growers, so hopefully they will all survive. But I ended up with like 12 little peace lilies. So, all right, there we go. I think that turned out cute. I like it a lot better than it's plain white. So now let that dry, and then I can put the little what do you call them? Test tubes in it. Trying to close this. It's all a mess. It's Gooby. Gooby. I could try that real quick. I think this is on. think I have to get underneath here. I'm gonna try it's pretty good. So, anybody have good plans or big plans for this weekend? Anything happening? Projects you're gonna work on? Places to go? People to see? I think for the most part, we're just hanging out. I might attempt to cut some of the lawn because it's already starting to get long. Whoopsie. I didn't need that much. So I'll probably, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And then I need to refinish a dining room table that I got a while back. But I have to wait till the weather warmed up because I didn't want to obviously do it in the cold. And if I paint it, I don't want to paint it in the cold. I mean, I don't always like to paint in the garage because it smells. So might do that this weekend, which is kind of fine that I didn't paint it right away. Because now I want to do something different to it. I want to try and leave some of it, like the chairs, I want more of the natural wood look, natural wood color. And I think the top, I'm going to also try to do that. But it's like what kind of top is it? It's not like wood, it's whatever that, maybe like a laminate kind of. But you're still supposed to be able to sand a little bit of that down and make it lighter. So we'll see. If it looks too bad, I can just paint it. Supposed to rain. Oh, or whatever they're supposed to do. Should probably take a look if I want to mow the lawn. Because it's still pretty wet. So I gotta be careful. I'm not even drying anything. So I gotta be careful. So today 580. Friday 80. Saturday 16% chance of rain. Sunday it's supposed to rain. Sunday and Monday. Yes, they go back down to the 40s. It's like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's gonna rain. And then freeze looks like April 18th in the evening. So not too bad. And on Sunday doing stuff in the house. Oops. We ended up having our first bonfire on Easter, so that was nice. Oh, the bonfire, the fire pit's not that big. Our burn pile's big. We got a lot in there, but the bonfire is, basic fire ring and size. But that was fun. All right, I think I'm done. Make sure the bottom's good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, paint come off of there. I will have to. I could put that on there. It must have stuck to the table. I don't know how this will look because I had cut it. I'm just going to paint that. I mean, I could cut this and put it on there. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just get the paint out and touch that up. Although I think I used a different paint, but it's white. It should be okay. All right, I'm going to have to play with that because it's going to have to dry, and that bums me out that they did that. I'm going to have to see. I think this is a different color. I got a boo-boo on my paint. Bubbling. Stop bubbling. All right. Where is my little screwdriver? Because I think this color is going to be different than the other one. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's not as white, but let's touch that up. And good as new. Oh, I know. I don't do our taxes, but I got to get them all together. So they're probably going to be late again this year. They're late every year. So annoying. If they're doing the 18th, I think. Which is next Wednesday. And I don't know if our tax guy will, which is Pete's brother. So Pete's brother, Bill's brother, Pete. Those are taxes. Well, I really hate them taxes. And it's not, I mean, I just have to gather everything together and it's a pain in the butt. But I got to find all of my receipts for the business. And it's just irritating. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just put some Mod Podge over there. Ugh. Good God. Making a mess. I got Mod Podge all over. All right. Get my hammer out and hammer that down better. All right. And put that in my water. Actually, I'm gonna, everybody, I'm gonna scoot this back in here. That in the water. Oh, you got it fit in there. I just took it out of there. There we go. All right. Let me put the tubes in. I gotta clean these. This one still has a price tag on it. So I got 3 little test tubes going in. Isn't that cute? That turned out really cute. I like that. The 18th is Tuesday. So I do Tuesday. Day late and a dollar short, right? That's my life. So I like that. So I'm gonna have them let that dry and clean out the test tubes and put it in my window and propagate some more flowers or plants, I should say. Ouch. Put my little thingy back together. I think that's the protractor. Stole the pencil from that. Well, thanks for stopping in again. And I'll post a picture on my page, Facebook page, and show you what it looks like with the little propagations of what I don't remember. I don't know what they're called. I'm the worst with plants. So thanks for stopping in again. I will be here next Thursday at 6:30, and I will talk to you then. Have a good evening. Bye.